MLB Network is live and on the air with this special presentation of minor league postseason baseball. It's the one-game National League wild card playoff between the San Francisco Giants and the St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you into another edition of Major League Baseball coverage on MLB Network. The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your St. Louis Cardinals.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men with a lot on their shoulders. Our two starters here in this wild card matchup. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. H, what has to happen if they want to survive the wild card game and move on?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound, so to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple runs. So I get that leadoff guy on, I may move him up and drive in a run every time I get an opportunity. And then it just relaxes him on the mound as well, knowing he's got a couple runs early and let him do his thing.
Garrett Richards gets the nod here at home for the National League wild card game. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I mean, they're all good. He throws them for strikes. He dominates. He mixes speeds up. I asked him one day, what's your best pitch? And he told me all 5. Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Cardinals. And down there at first base, Paul Goldschmidt. The thing I like about him, he catches everything. That's why he won a Gold Glove before. Throw it his direction. He's a big target. Stands about 6'4". He's wide. He'll make the play for you. He's a great guy to throw to, and he can also make the plays on his own.
So coming to the plate, Jesus
Leading out for San
Carmona.
Francisco.
He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Jesus Carmona.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Jesus Carmona is retired to kick off the inning.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck getting that one.
Joe Panik comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Now, Matt, Dave Lawrence can remind you a lot of James Kingsley. He comes from that old school of you hit your spots, he's going to call it. He has a tendency to call one side of the play a little bit more than the other.
And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Brandon Belt is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. What's important for this lineup as they look to earn a berth into the division series, Harold?
Tell you what, Matt, they got a great pitcher going, so it takes the pressure off the offense. You know you don't need 5 or 6 runs to win a game. You just scrape out a couple, and he's going to make it stand up.
Matt Harvey is on the mound for the visitors in this NL wildcard matchup. What's your take on him, H?
Matt, he comes in to start carrying the career ERA, get this, of under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. So let's see if he's got his great stuff in this outing as well. All right, time for majestic defensive alignment for the Giants. And behind the plate, you got Buster Posey. Took him a little while to figure out how to work things in the big leagues, but boy, can he catch. He can still catch and throw. He'll fool you every now and then, too, but he calls a tremendous game.
Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half
Leading
of inning number 1.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
Well, Matt, if you ask me how to start a game, you want your pitcher to throw a 1-2-3, which he did the top half, and then your leadoff guy gets a single. That's a recipe for success.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Career numbers against Matt Harvey, 1 for 6. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A pitch out, the throw. And even a pitch out can't do the trick. He's in there at second.
Well, they guessed right on the pitch out there, and I thought they might have cut him down, but the throw from behind the plate was just a little off target to the left of the bag. Could have been the difference there.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Coming to the plate now, Josh Donaldson, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Runner's on his way to third. Pitches a cold strike. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Well, if there's any game, Matt, that's important to score that first run, this is it. The wild card game, if you can drive in a run and get that lead early, man, all the pressure goes on the other team. This is a big moment.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That right there, Matt, may be the best pitch in baseball. I don't know why people don't throw that high fastball more. It is so difficult for a hitter to raise your hands up and try to get on top of that ball. And before you do all that, it's by you.
And it's the Cardinals that'll strike first here, and that base hit makes it a 1-0 ball game.
Well, Matt, they're getting to him early. First inning run, RBI on that base hit. Take it to him because you know once he settles in, he's going to dominate the game.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz.
He swings and grounds it to short.
To second for one. On to Belt, and they turn the double play. That ends the inning. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. It's on to inning number 2 now.